Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some fancy algorithms to solve certain PLL cases on the 3x3. And just a disclaimer, you don't have to use these. They're just fancy and I just wanted to share them with you guys. And these I've learned from various different sources, people, the internet, etc. So yeah, just have fun with this video. And if you like any of these algorithms, feel free to incorporate them in your solves. I think it's really fun, especially for untimed solves where you don't really bother too much about your PLL. These could be fun. So let's get right into it. So the first one I want to show you is the F perm. So for those of you that don't know, the F perm is this permutation on the 3x3 where this bar is solved and these two edges have to swap and these two corners have to swap. So this F perm we normally solve with R prime, U prime, F prime and then a T perm. But in this case, here's a fancy algorithm to do this, which I learned really recently actually. So before I show you the algorithm, I will put it up here so you can follow along and I will try to do it as slowly as I can. So that's how you solve the F perm, and I can't really do it too quickly, but that's basically what it looks like. Moving on, we have the U perm. So there's two U perms, of course. So this U perm is, I believe it's the UB perm. I may be mistaken. Please correct me in the comments down below if I am. But it's this U perm where this edge goes here, this edge goes here, this edge goes here. So it's a counterclockwise cycle. And that's why I think it's the UB, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, so normally for this algorithm, I've seen two ways that people do it. One is from the front where people just do that, which is a very good algorithm to be fair. And I don't mind it at all. The other is from the back, which is the one I learned first for whatever reason. And you can find these algorithms in the description. I'll leave all the normal versions of the algorithms in the description. But this video is for the fancy ones. So here's the fancy algorithm. Well, there is another fancy one I'll show you after this. So stay tuned. I know a lot of you that know this fancy algorithm are waiting for it. So don't worry, I'm going to show it. But this is just another alternative to the U perm. So you go RU, R prime U, take that pair out. R prime U prime, so take the pair out in the back. And then insert this pair, R2 U prime, R prime U, insert the pair in the back, and AUF. So it really works well when you're kind of stuck at PLL in home grip and you don't really want to change that because that's how quick it is. This is the case. And that's how quick it is. So the only probably downside of this is the AUF, but I think with enough practice you get good at that too. So yeah, that's that U perm. On to the next fancy algorithm for the same U perm. So this is the same U perm, and this algorithm involves the slice layer, and I'm sure this is the one you guys are waiting for. So in this case you hold the cube from here and you do, well, here the algorithm will be on top. I'm just going to try doing it. So that's how it is, and let me see if I can set it up. Yeah, I should be able to set it up. There we go. So it's that U perm, and it's R2 U prime, R2 prime S, R2 S prime U, R2 prime. So yeah, it's pretty simple, and you can also use this for the other U perm. So this U perm, where this edge goes here, this edge, it's the clockwise cycle of edges. You can use a similar algorithm, so you can hold it from here. And you can do R2 U prime S, R2 prime S, R2 U, R2 prime. So both of those work. Again, it's that. I'm not too good at these because I don't use them and they're too fancy for me. But you know, maybe in a blindfolded solve, because I've seen a lot of blindfolded solvers use these algorithms, so I'm guessing they're good. Anyway, let's move on to the last one. So the last one is for the V perm, and I know this algorithm is probably used by a lot of one-handed solvers. So if you know this algorithm, please forgive me. I just think it's fancy. It probably isn't that fancy, to be fair. So done one-handed, it's a lot easier to remember. So you would hold it from this angle and do R prime U, R U prime, and then an X prime, and then U, R U2, R prime U prime, R U prime, R prime, U2, R U, R prime, U prime. So it's really nice one-handed, but I don't know why. I've seen myself mostly, but I've seen a decent number of solves where people use like the one-handed algorithm for the two-handed version. So that looks something like this: R prime U, R U prime, and you kind of rotate through that last U prime. So it's kind of like R prime U L F prime, if you will, and then the rest of it's really fast. So this algorithm, I would not recommend you use it for. There you go. That's exactly why I would not recommend you use it for two-handed, but it's definitely a really good algorithm. In terms of fanciness, not too fancy. It's just like R prime U that, like wide LF prime, U anti-tune, insert. So like, it's not too bad. Well, that was bad, but the algorithm itself is not too bad. So yeah, that was the last of the fancy algorithms. I hope you enjoyed this video and that algorithm in particular. And I hope all the algorithms were easy to follow along to. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and suggest more algorithms in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to add, make a part 2 of this video and add them to the list of fancy algorithms that you probably shouldn't use, but you can use because they look fancy and you can seem fancy at times. Anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel, and yeah, take care. Peace.